don't even know if it's going to be real. You see him hovering back to the neon. And most of the time,
with us.
you would play the Jet because you wanted to op on defense, but against his composition, I don't think it's great. And there's the waylay locked in to be expected. Just some bait out of Dombi.
They look solid. I think a lot of us were waiting to see if it would translate as well as it had, at least in the first series. Obviously, taking down mates is a very respectable score. But already, G2 obviously on the attacking side if you're just tuning in, and obviously that means NS on the defending side. And an early attempt at a fake. But
good catch by Baby.
That's huge, but RB slipped the net for a second. I thought he might have had a second there. He only gets one. They know the plan now, and G2 are here quite quick.
Actually, Baby lurking all the way back through B. Danby here set up, waiting for this smoke now. Trent shouldering the angle. Solid hold here, but actually Danby's going to find a headshot.
They might need to speed up here, G2. They need to get closer to the site. It's great having Baby on that deeper lurk, but still, with NS winning out fights on the side like this, it's going to turn things on its head. Luckily, Valen still on the case, getting body checked here, but Valen, oh my word, he's holding space, gets caught, but does they know where Baby might be? I think he's got a good idea, but the HP, the defining factor. Baby.
So a heavy focus towards mid here. 4 players position, and Jorgamo just removes Francis for free.
There's a lot more bodies behind that, but still.
Oh!
That's unreal! Where have you got 2 from? The first, I mean, the control.
It looked like it was off with the crosshair placement as well. RB in mid now going to find Jorgamo. Just 2 left standing for G2. Leaf and Trent left to try and recover here.
And obviously the other side sitting quite nicely with Util and the buy.
Do have a bit of space to play into though, with Trent making progress all the way.
Don't fall.
In towards, yep. Take your time. Oh, he's spotted though.
You're down there one way or another.
He fell anyway.
Okay, Leaf, at least gonna get the plant. Oh, at least gonna get the plant. That'll be fine, but man, show me those first couple of shots from Ivy. That was pretty sensational stuff.
Micro adjustment there.
Just be a little bit cautious. Now this time around, it's going to be Francis up on those rafters waiting. Close corner holding by Ivy. Going to try and greet that front line. Baby going to slip the net, but only for a second. Couldn't quite get back in time, but Francis going to just control the space here, and that pop towards sight looking a little flat.
Already seen the intention here from Nongshim to contest.
To hold the other side of the map, they can draw those other players back towards top middle, but Valen unable to pin him down, and he's just being toyed with now.
Issue being though, on the other side, Leaf slipped a little further forwards.
But I like the exchange of space. Yeah, that's gorgeous. And that's a spike, right? Like, I like that they got proactive there and they didn't fight towards that kind of, I guess, deeper B main approach. Nongshim looked very well balanced in my eyes. This has been nice amounts of firepower. Jorgamo, can you activate Baby Bay? And again, a little bit of a different setup. Envy this time, the one not necessarily solo. RB is here, but they have to be ready to handle that first player in, which is going to be Baby, and they decide to kind of leave him to his own devices. Handled by, again, Ivy is just so in control, looking very cool, calm, and collected, but they have slipped mid. They don't know about this yet, and now they certainly do. Jor going to claim a little bit of space and open up a chance. It's towards the A side. Danby the one who's going to be on red alert, feeling all that pressure. But look at the proactivity on the other side of the map. This is, again, very, very good. They are not really resting on their laurels.
Danby, I think he's going to be tested here. Might just be able to...
Can he live?
Exist for the time being. He might be able to catch his transition into main.
But this is stunning. Even if he goes down, look at the time he's buying for this flank and this rotation. It's not really even a flank at this time. But again, for G2 to navigate that, to not over-pressure the point, but Trent's vulnerable here. He's very alone. It allows for a trade. But they're making something of this round. They put the pressure back towards Nongshim, and maybe this position now becomes a bit more readable. There's no pressure coming in towards Jorgamo. He sees nothing towards that CT side. So they can keep this sort of presence here towards A main. Valen, lovely control on the corner. And Francis not gonna have a say. G2 making it work.
He said positives elsewhere in terms of being proactive, but G2 just followed through.
And I like this reaction though from G2, maybe understanding the operator could be in play, so a fast mid piece. Oh! Ivy! Gonna send back to the next round basically at this point. Quick pick on that. And then they kind of rescind away. You've still got that 3-play pack over towards that deeper T side of things. Leaf feeling that there is someone trying to work A main, so they're going to work this together. The deeper owl drone coming in, and RB.
He's going to hurt this,
committed. Valen Didn't get the shot he wanted on that spray either.
Francis not yet moving outside B. Danby going forwards here, lethal punish.
Oh, it's messy. And G2's just discipline and their ability to wait for Nongshim to try and make some over.
This is an issue now.
Francis still has a way out of there for a couple more seconds. He wants to drop a body. He wants something on his side.
He's going to TP right under Jorgamo though.
Oh, and it's a missed shot, and there is the punishment. You had one chance to make it count. And now G2 looking to get their fourth here. Highly likely.
30 seconds left.
Really have a way back into this. 5 strong for G2. Really seeing the consideration here of Exros. There's 4 players initially this way for Nongshim. Do they follow through on this pressure early on?
Oh. Well, Jorgamo's been caught. That's Danby applying that pressure further, right? Trying to take that aggressive fight and the right read on rotation, but keep your eye on the spike. That's still slightly carving towards the B site. Can they punish any of these over-rotations that Nongshim seem to be getting caught on here?
Haven't conceded a player yet, so Nongshim happy to go forwards outside of A. There's a little bit of pressure, and Ivy actually steps back into the spray.
I'm so surprised he went back for that. He was the solo player on the B site. He had to play really, really cautiously. So now with the plant in play, they pretty much evened the score up. And look at the ults that G2 have to play with.
Leaf's heard this.
Leaf's heard all of this. Now they are clearing middle, but how aware is RB? A little asleep at the wheel. Oh, very asleep.
Danby?
Come on, man. You got to be a little sharper than that if that's the path you're taking. And now look at what they've got in middle here. Trent going to catch the cross, joined as well in watching this. Oh, it's just lovely. G2 shouldn't feel any pressure. This is a very good reaction from G2, Mike. I feel like they've got a fantastic...
They are in the driving seat right now, but Jorgamo with the right response coming out of their timeout.
Yeah, and look at the amount of space he's been taking here. I need RB to live, too. Leaf?
Leaf's going to hear this again.
I think he's heard it.
Right place, right time, once more.
He's done exceptionally well. However, the only difference being RB succeeds at holding space on CT. The 3-play pack roaming on those back lines also delivers on the front of Leaf. So we're finally seeing an opportunity now. Francis is going to really take no chances. Ult's coming in, take the space, and try and find a way in. Going to pop another ult in for good measure. They are putting everything they have into this. They needed a way to break back in, and this is looking like the solution. Nongshim finally finds some stability after the timeout. Panic ult?
Yeah, that's his ult rip there, and now they follow through now.
Oh, I don't know if I like this. It feels like it's desperate. There's going to be nothing coming out of that Nongshim want. Danby hell-bent on trying to make it stick, but then Jorgamo.
Similar scenes.
Yeah, what is going on between these two? The battle of middle not really settling happily for either side.
Both teams so willing to set the tone of some of these rounds. Not shy away from these engagements here. Looking towards Leaf in particular once more. Oh, yeah, gets a spot. Great trade from Ivy, though.
That's really good from Ivy. A bit of a jump scare after the first, but a very patient round from G2. It feels like they're happy just kind of letting this one simmer for a second. It was that kind of reactive play in middle, and now kind of congregating together somewhat, but it's a recovery mission for the spike. So you look at where it's heading, it's going to be A. 17 seconds, so they can't really make mistakes here, and RB's got the paranoia.
That missed smoke should be very telling for Nongshim, but they're still curious towards B.
I'm surprised that they haven't backed away. Full faith in RB, and he can only do so much. G2 have carved a path. They've made something out of nothing in this. I thought they had the right read! Huge deny! I guess they don't need to rotate. They've got Ivy still locked in. Oh, they're going for a biff, aren't they? Just about everyone's here. Oh, that flash is exceptional, but apparently Baby Bay unaffected. Jaw comes back in, and Nongshim in trouble here. It's not stopping, though. RB this time does stand his ground. A refight from Danby. That is just madness at this point. Unwilling to let it settle. So yeah, all towards the A site. This time around, it's Valorant's job to try and get this done. Even the observer's ready, just
yeah,
in case.
just ready for another star.
Not to be, so RB going to keep a bit of heaven space. But now we just need to see that Ivy doesn't get caught again. Last time he got caught out a little ahead of this. Gonna play just on the line here. This is a really sketchy position. Gonna start respecting it a touch more. Allow G2 the chance to get the plant down. You're looking at the rest of the team now working their way through, but G2, the pennies dropped. They're already looking back towards middle. It's Baby Bay. Maybe right place, right time. Divide gonna go in, and Baby Bay goes forward. It's a mad fight. And now Trent's under pressure. He's being pushed. Danby's got him dead. Leaf now the only backline player. Trying to keep back two. Has to outdo this. What's going on there?
Jorgamo.
That's unfortunate, really. Leaf still trying to keep these guys in check. He's got no chance against them. So Valen left in a 1v3. Francis on 30 HP, but still very much able to get involved here. Valen trying to find a corner, find a player. Can't deal with Danby. Bounds in. It goes for the defuse. NS keeping within touching distance, Mike. They are not out of it yet.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic to see it. Slow push here. Nongshim might get caught with the spat. Jorgamo doing a ton of damage, but
yeah, unconfirmed, but it's there. Valen, ooh, does get hindered, but does he get to
get caught?
They're trying, Belief. Oh my word, Leaf! Just where the buck stops. 3 big kills, and I thought they could have maybe shut down towards Valen, or really pressured it, and you're right, Danby's on 5, man. Oh dear, it's not a pretty place to be right now.
face. Oh, sure, come on.
Sure. There was a chance. There was a chance there, but G2
slow the approach down, but also Baby Bay able to
can come back around here. Couple shock darts. He's doing a bit of chip on the way, but Baby Bay's curiosity starting to peak. Danby none the wiser. Baby Bay beheads him. And look at this, G2 just fighting back in. RB does manage to control it, at least catch one here, so they are not out of the woods just yet. It's a 3v2. Xros and RB trying to play together here, and it's looking like Xros is going to slip back towards A main. The other 3 actually going to put in the divide. They are going for this one. They see the potential. They see the possibility, and RB can't get away from it. Fated to fall as Xros now trying to play against this, and look at his HP. There is nothing this man can do, and I think he knows it, having to watch that defuse go against him and finally put out of his misery. G2 are crossing the T's, dotting the I's, or into map 2, which will be their choice. Obviously, this is G2's map choice, and you'd argue they're one of the better teams at this too. It's a real strong point. Baby Bay in the right place and potentially right time. Looking to try and get one, but no. Core Towers, Danby gets a new lease of life, but quickly traded at the loss of Francis. So you look at the mid lurk, going to be handled again. This is a lighter purchase.
Ivy's so early on that as well. Seen him caught off guard a couple of times in this mid position. Here, an upgrade here, at least there's a rifle in the hands of Nongshim.
Yeah, I guess Xros is the X factor maybe, but they've already cleared close sight, and Trent's caught RB. It's Danby trying to put in some numbers here, but swiftly quelled. There's now just Xros, the last one alive. Position now should be known, and it's just simple stuff from G2.
Clinical.
It is sophisticated dominance. It's not even flashy, really. He's not.
Barely present here in Abyss, to be frankly honest with you.
Yeah, and I think we've seen the potential of Nongshim, and we've seen how good they can be, and that's why we're left a little bit wanting, right? You want a bit more of that. You want to pressure G2. And G2 just look super, super stable here. Initial denial. Baby Bay not going to let them scale up as they dreamed to, but the second time of asking, it will be Nongshim trying to get that pressure building. Danby, it's the shotgun, but Jorgamo's got you 2 right back. An even trade out, though, this time. And maybe with a little bit of brute force, it's going to work for them, but they have to get that spike back, and in the meantime, Trent's caught one. Don't doubt Trent in these.
Well,
does he read Ivy?
Ivy's finally caught somebody in mid. It will be noted initially here, but Trent knife out behind the smoke, and Ivy will punish. Finally finding something in his mid position.
That's one
Nongshim are prioritizing the extremities here. G2 going forward, so
yeah, they want to have a fight here, and Nongshim just going to soak that up. They're going back out. Danby again, gonna just take away Valen's chances. As Baby Bay left very alone on the B site. Doesn't get caught yet, though. So with a new lease of life, maybe Baby Bay can be the one to stop the run. Nongshim at the door. Oh, great trade from Baby Bay. Still alive, still holding the site. 3 kills, the TP, they had to get away from him.
Get the spike down here, plenty of space to play into here for RB. But they failed a few times. These later post plants towards A. Baby Bay and Leaf here. On the approach back towards site, issue being Ivy's disconnected here. And he's got a lot of stall potential. And Baby Bay down at 46 HP.
Ivy's commitment is towards that CT side. But the spike is ticking pretty fast. They're going to have to get a go now. They can try and get half, that would be the dream. They need the block at the bare minimum to try and make this look feasible. They get at least towards half, but that's about it. Oh my god, okay. Gonna catch him on the second attempt of the defuse. Nongshim.
I mean, Ivy got support this time at least.
Well, Francis coming back around. Gonna be spotted out by Trent's Aldrone. And they continue. And here comes the pressure. Jorgamo hungry for it, pops the ult! But for only a second! It's Baby with Bay the one to draw blood. Okay, this is still keeping me present in this. They've exchanged space, so they will get sight, but look how close G2 are.
Look at the flank coming through as well. Very early on, and leaves the one with the rifle as well.
Nongshim gonna get the plant down for now.
The connection's huge on this
Baby
ultimate.
Bay, he's got 4 potential players here. So many bodies to try and do damage to. Extros though, nicely plays out the smoke, but it's messy. It's given G2 another chance at this. 3 against the 2. Francis and Extros have to keep their composure. Oh god, have G2 just broken them in this scenario? Francis has to fight it out. 7 bullets.
Oh my god!
Brilliant! Oh, he's down to the classic. Francis! He can't do it! Trent! Well in time!
Francis the one to try and pave the way here for Nongshim to follow up in round 20.
That's 4
very
players
early
here.
on though.
G2 have everybody on this side of the map here. Plants in.
Oh, they're going aggressive.
Yeah, they're trying to keep space. Bravery, maybe the name of the game, but look at the connection from Trent. He's going to send them scarpering away as G2 flooding back in. Soften targets, but Extros doesn't care. Going to take away Valorant, eye up a second. Brilliant work. A third, not to be. Jorgamo's there in the blink of an eye, and it's a 3v2. RB and Ivy make it just. Ivy with the stinger. And standing guard is Trent. Falls on one, but Jorgamo on the trade. G2. Looking like they ain't breaking a sweat today, baby. Mr. Charisma showing us what it looks like.
Exactly, not only that, they are ready for the switch up, and when they go into the side and Ivy's there, they're like, oh, the side is empty, they're pushing from behind. Even in some of those rounds when they lost to that, just because of the prowess of Nongshim's individuals, they were aware of what was happening.
Yeah, and Mitch, you were...
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I'm also looking at Extros. I think that both in the time when they played against Mates and also in the Abyss, I was expecting a little bit more from him on that stopping power. I think that him and RB were incredible.
Let's see if he catches off G2. This guy has been a miracle for Nongshim. And Leaf looking to match him at his own sort of game. Well, he's found one. It's Francis to fall, but Dumby right back to business. Going to secure the site for Nongshim and allow that plant to come through, but he can't overextend here on his own. There's 3 players. The flash he absolutely eats and has to backpedal away.
Catch here onto Baby Bait, but follow up here. The C's not catching another player, but conscious now of Jorgamo's position. Already held here by Extros. Got to win out this fight, and he absolutely does.
Yeah, okay, that's a lovely shot. Good pop flash. Damby, though, going to go down 3. Not gone down at all. I thought he was dead there. But with 32 HP, he succeeds, and there's the level we know he can hit. That's what he needs to be doing. The bar is high for this man.
Positioned here, confirmation will come through off the flash. We'll draw Leaf back a little closer.
Dumby, well,
what?
I mean, this guy is going to be in your face the whole time, but Leaf has been able to catch the players behind him. They focused on that CT side, so Leaf was able to catch him, punish him, they tried to flood through. Still going, drops to 3rd, but the problem is it's only been Leaf so far. With Baby Bay on that judge, it's going to be brutal trying to build it back through towards the site, but it allows for a trade. Jorgamo going to land it, Dumby's gone down, and Ivy wanted on the side, 2 big kills for himself, makes it a 3rd, eyeing up 4. Jaw gonna be walking this. He's been spotted. Shield now gone. Ivy's got the corner to play with and the time on his side. Jaw does not care. Doesn't give a damn. But how costly was that?
Ivy trying to get a little antsy here.
Going towards the courtyard. So Jaw playing backside here. Gonna be checked on and spotted first. Francis teed up for success there. I think Jorgamo just not expecting that position to already be controlled by Nongshim.
Flash doesn't catch either, so Trent not necessarily reading that Francis is still this close, but opts not to proceed. Pitts actually dropped now outside B. The window of opportunity to pressure towards Leaf on this judging will be identified very early on.
Yeah, but he's still Leaf. He's still standing. He does go down. I thought he was on for the second.
Yeah.
And I think Exros did take a good chunk of damage, but he does get to breathe and they get the sight. The plant should be up next. I don't think there's much to deny that. And you look at what they're left with. A Stinger with Trent, Baby, no shield and a Judge. And RB should hear all of this, and he's got help here. He's got support on that CT crunch, that crossfire on the contact. Should be in play. It's perfect. Nongshim in very much the driving seat here, as Baby's opportunities are very slim.
Only real feasible target that Baby had with the Judge at that sort of range, so we'll give it up. Didn't even catch the timing on the pit there. Was there some pressure towards Leaf?
Ecoing out around, but they are going a bit more aggressive down middle to try and take space, but Nongshim a direct in approach. Not really too fussed about feeling out the purchase when you got Dumby doing this, taking space and taking names, and looking to follow up. It's Trent on the other side, yet to even really get the ball rolling. I wouldn't even be flashing through that. I don't want him to know I'm there.
I want nothing to do with that.
Screw it, and Leaf has just been warded off the side. He can't even really play on that B side. The Guardian, not enough to really seem that threatening. As now they try and build back up here. Nongshim already looking to react towards that CT side. Dumby again going to drop another body. Find another player to punish as Jorgamo, the one to try and save the day. Dumby doesn't give a damn. This guy is just roaming the site and just taking body after body left in his wake. And Trent's barely moved in this. He sent forward the dog. He's done what he could, but Dumby is where the story ends. It's 4 for him.
Baby retreated very early on in that exchange. Again, brought down to 0 credits now. Tasked with holding on to the rifle, but challenges in spawn, and RB will remove it. Better spot than I would have anticipated.
Yeah, I'm quite
the loss
surprised.
bonus taken effect.
Yeah, and Leaf, doesn't even get a look in. This guy is the real deal here, Dumby. Don't you dare take him off the neon again. Let this guy run rampage. 3 kills. I've never seen the Odin move so fast. As it's on Valen and Baby.
Spike planted.
Francis has this corner. And it just feels like this map is Nongshim's from start to end here. G2 showing shades of what we didn't like in the past. Dumby waiting. It's Baby and Valen walking into what feels like, well, it could have been their death, but a new lease of life here. A little bit of time to play with, but not a great deal, and Francis on the case. That was what was missing from that map 1. We didn't see him be that next layer. As Baby just trying to make his way out of the smoke ain't gonna even matter. This is Nongshim all day long, and Mike, I think we're gonna be seeing just 2 one-sided maps.
Absolute stranglehold here. You look at the mini-map in some situations on map 1.
And look at this!
Yeah.
Look at this tempo. The paranoia already sent in. I don't think that affected Baby, but now let's see where the layers are. Anything else to help him out in this one? Baby's going for it. Tries to go back in. Tries to offset it. Dambi just sees it as a red flag to a ball, and he is still hunting them down. Just set to succeed. The only difference maker is Valen. It's Leaf finally coming back through. Finally fighting back.
That's what it takes for G2 to find a response here. A fast and furious
first half potentially.
Well,
we carry on.
A didn't work.
Off to B we go. This one they have done well at. Shaw is waiting towards that CT side, but they're still filtering out. This doesn't really deny the scale up that Nongshim like to do. And look at RB's position. Does it get checked on by Joy? It doesn't matter again. This is great priority work from Nongshim. Taking away that comfort on CT instantly. And they've got the pit to throw down if they want to towards the connector. This is looking wrapped up with a bow. Where is the reaction from G2? Where do you go now?
They have a little bit of time to still piece together something towards elbow, but it's Dambi on the other side. Judge in hand, controlling this space. He's going to get both.
How is he? How is he still standing? He got to go back for seconds. He doesn't know when he's dead. And Nongshim are there alongside him this time. Francis ready to be that 1-2 punch. But this man is simply electric. At 17-7, he is a highlight player as Baby can't make it happen now. Nongshim are looking just different.
Who's now on an Odin.
Oh God. The combination just sounds atrocious, doesn't it? Valen checked on, dealt with, they feel it out, they read the game. They're reading everything G2 want to do. And Jaw going to be checked on, teed up to be absolutely deleted.
Doesn't matter the gun. It just
doesn't
moves
matter.
different, man.
It is something special to witness, but Baby Bay trying to put up a fight here. Dumby. Dumby. Oh! He doesn't stop. And Leaf's position starts to feel readable. And he is the hunter here, doing it for sheer fun of the game. Dumby coming alive, 20 kills.
4-player drift into mid very early on here in the pistol.
They want this one done, man. Oh my god, the timing on the drop. Hello and goodbye, G2. You thought maybe you had a chance to play a normal round. You don't. Dumby wants to walk down middle, and he doesn't really want to stop. And Trent's kind of finally put him in his place, but I don't think that's going to stop him overall here, as they have the spike. And I don't think they're meant to. Francis. All right.
Big tag.
Yeah. Got to keep doing that, though, Trent. You got to keep doing that. You got 3 more, 2 more. Make it real! Oh. You had me believing, Trent. You had me believing.
So if that is the general consensus, what a positive map 2 is going to be going into split in particular.
It's certainly a wake-up call for G2. If they thought they were in cruise control, they have absolutely been put on notice now. As Baby Bay sent forward, as RB sees all of it, and doesn't get the shot he'd like, but he's going to know the plan. Now they prepare. Dumby ready, going to be able to reposition and touch here. Doesn't really back down. Going to be forced to.
By Leaf.
That's huge from Leaf.
The upgrade here, Jorgmo now got the Bulldog in hand. Plant will come through. 3 left standing for Nongshim.
Spike planted.
Oh no.
Beautiful, beautiful control from Leaf. It's going to be found in the end, but again, he's given them great numbers to play with here, and Jorgmo can hopefully backfill that space. He does. It's good work for G2. It is a very long road, though. I just don't know if G2 even respect that smoke, though. They can work through that. They're already pretty close to it. Yeah, the dog should kind of clear house and allow that green light to go. RB going to shift back. Doesn't want to outstay his welcome here. Really the only one present on the A site, so he can't go down too early, and he doesn't. That's clean work.
Oh, they missed Jorgmo.
Yeah, so that's a new lease of life for RB, who still has that paranoia to play in, and he's got the support system of Dambi now on the side of the map.
G2 now paws outside and going to allow Nongshim to get a little bit aggressive. The slide out from Dambi, fantastic. Jorgmo shut down.
And they're reading the elbows the next kind of priority focus. Dumby then sent in. The Prowler not going to make it around the corner, but Francis certainly does. Trent, big kill coming in for the Seekers. It's desperation. Is X-Frost going to deny any build back here? Nongshim making it up to 12. Do some big damage here. Don't quite know about the setup on the B main side. That could be, well, it could prove fatal.
Francis is one of the judges, yeah.
And I don't think the dog quite cleared that close corner, so Francis gets play on this. Oh god, it's the spike over here with Trent too.
C sent over the top. The confirmation here, Ivy actually takes a ton of damage, and that's going to bring G2 closer to the judge of Francis.
This could be catastrophic.
He's got no TP out.
Francis is committed on this one, and he is set up. He has massacred G2! He takes down a 3rd! From 0 to hero in this map. As now you're left with what remains of G2. Leaf and Valiant to try and put it together. And Leaf just wants to make it through middle. But Dumby nearby. And Valiant does get a look in. Oh, and he gets more than a look in. He's gone to himself! Valiant making something out of nothing. As Dumby gets closer though, the final boss to try and get past. Leaf stunned up, dead! Dumby! He can do it all himself right now. Valen, who's put on numbers, holds his own! Still keeping a life among the G2 side.
Prowler dealt with, so presence still shown by Baby Bay on the way out, but Nongshim immediately turn their heads towards mid, and they're going to start walking.
Oh, is this what it comes down to? A little bit of the battle in middle. Dumby is here. Jorgmo just completely out of sorts. Divide goes in, and it looks like G2's attention turns back towards B. There is still a player on the other side of the divide. Dumby doesn't get to see him. Leaf going to be let off the leash a little bit to maybe make a play up middle, be the dagger in the back, but they still need the plant. They still need to try and hold on to this side of the map. It's going to be seen. Baby Bay gets his ankles broken by Dumby. Leaf has to be the hero of the hour here, but still behind the divide. They're on the site. They've already tapped the spike. Leaf strikes, takes down one. Dumby gone. Paranoia comes in, flies through,
RB
he's
on the
now
flank.
pitched. Oh, he can't make it out. RB's caught him. And the 2v2, Valorant and Trent. Trent stands his ground. RB. You've got a little bit of time, but a player to the left and a player to the right. Can you find any of them? No. Trent finding salvation for G2 and pushing up to 7. Does G2 read this? Are they prepared for this?
It looks as if he knows.
Well, the dog dealt with, but they're still going to go, and Dambi is going to be once again handled. It's Francis to get a kill back here. Jaw, there is an army against you, man. They're just taking a fight. It's deathmatch, and it might be the death of G2. Trent doesn't have the bullets to do it. Leaf has to save the day. You're looking at Nongshim. You're looking at what they got left. Leaf can read this. He's seen the utility is ahead of it by just a touch here.
He's vulnerable.
He certainly is now. Decay's time to come into effect. He wants the spike, and he won't get it! Desperation in the end as Nongshim push up to 13. It took 1 round to go wrong. Yeah, they are making no mistakes about this. They want to carry on as they established in that map too. And I'm sure the coaching staff and the players had to get their heads right for G2 after that second map. Leaf going to be found, I'd imagine. Oh my god, he still gets 1. The value of that alone is rather impressive. But Jaw, it should be handled.
Huge that Ivy gets that kill as well.
And Dambi starting to take space on the site though, right? Like this is where it gets sketchy. Baby Bay from up above, still gonna catch 1. Does he get to find Dambi? He doesn't need to. Valorant's got his side, and now they can start building towards the back of site. But again, this just looks solid from G2. They've actually stabilized quite nicely there.
The Bucky acting as a deterrent. Anyone to go exploring back in. Francis, well, actually, no.
I mean, he got in
Gets
there.
the follow-up, yeah, onto Valin.
Yeah, this is great, actually. Nongshim not really biting on re-clearing that space that G2 had garnered. They were happy to be quite stoic in nature, stamp their authority and say, well, look, you're not going to get the spike down in middle, so we'll just hold those rotations, hold those pivot points. You can see now, yes, A is a bit more vulnerable, but G2 still eyeing up towards heaven, still trying to scale this way, and Leaf giving away forward. Francis, that was pretty nice. And there we go, RB not going to let Ivy even get isolated in that. A really nice crossfire kind of trade in, but again, that was the bonus.
Be able to get back across this side of the map very quickly if needed. Nongshim able to stop G2 at the front door.
Go, go, go.
Have conceded ramp though, and Dambi none the wiser.
Yeah, this back and forth is not really opening up the site yet. Look at the amount of bodies from Nongshim. That's beautiful from Valen, better from Trent. And suddenly they have access. They can just bury that spike through. Xross would need to go nuclear, but 10 HP is just not enough in my mind. You'd imagine they have the numbers to make sure there's safety. So G2 weathering the storm though. Closer towards ramp here.
They're going to be able to wait out this first TP timer from Francis.
There it goes. And there goes G2. Right timing. There is a... Oh, that's lovely! Pathing from Baby Bay. Oh, I just couldn't quite find Xross in time. And actually, Xross got just 2. How did he get the second on Jaw? He's dealt with the front line completely. And now G2 having to really bank on the back line. Francis having none of it. Fighting back forward. Gets a second. Valen fights to himself. It's a 1v2, but the spike's not quite to hand. Just a little bit further away. But with 45 seconds, he's got a chance to make something out of nothing here.
The slip back up through ramp here, and Nongshim trading places. See the awareness there from RB, and they've walked the smoke.
Valen's going back.
Yeah, reading this.
This could be miraculous. It's not to be for him. But Xross finding that second on Jaw was heaven sent. Oh, look at the pulling rotations. An invested fake here with the Nightfall, with everything else. But I think
RB's going to know, yeah, very early on here. He's got his TP, and actually the catch here from Ivy. Crucial, Francis, to find the second as well. Dambi's already here with the ult.
They're here so quick. That spike is trying to get out of there. Valen wants none of it.
This is weird.
Yeah, it is. And now here in the Prowler, he has a look. But he's forced off the angle, but can they make it towards the site? Yes. Okay, spike's on. They can get a plan here. 3v4. Francis has ult. Nothing to bank on the other side. Trent trying to posture up. Look a little intimidating. But a shoulder check from Dambi, and here's the ult. Francis wants to get them back in here.
Dimensional drift going to open up the possibilities here. Information game favouring Nongshim. Can he make a move off the backside of
He's
that?
committing. And that sets up Danby. It's a perfect crunch. Nongshim had a plan in mind, executing it to perfection.
Breaking the crosshair placement here, forcing. And he's actually got the lighter side of the setup as well. In terms of this split.
Oh, Baby Bay! Just falling like flies here. Ivy holding that push-up, reading the intention, and Francis gets out of dodge. How is he alive? You can't get away from him. Omnipresent in the round. Sure thought he got a new lease of life there. Certainly not the case. Is now going to spot Valen out. Already reading the trends, not too far away either.
And
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left to work with here. Alan and Trent looking to get back into vents as Nongshim breathing down their necks.
Yeah, they're on the run. Might be able to get a plant, but a 2v4.
Can you stabilize? Yeah, to really contest Nongshim.
They're close as well.
Timing on the plant is awkward for G2.
Yeah, they're close up towards heaven. Trent's going to need a bailout. Big first pick, though. Paranoia, stunning.
Yes.
It's got both of them. G2 have to fall towards Pillar. Try and find a corner to play from, but RB is ready with Francis, who's had impact this round. You said it. We've seen it.
Talk about paying too much respect with a player slipping so deep on mid. Catching a freebie like that.
And I'll let you have it. Corrode, call it the Danby show. This one, it's Francis. It's X-Ross. They are having their time in the sun. That could turn on the second half, but already, okay, I guess he wants the show to be back on. Danby finally dealt with by Leaf, but still there's problems in this. That Spike is trying to get away from that side of the map. Francis now played back in, gonna take his way out, expecting it to end on that B hit.
TP back out here. Baby Ray looking to go a little deeper towards vents here and does make it work with the judge.
Well, that isolates Ivy. But does G2 read that? Because looking where that spike's heading, it's slowly back towards B. Francis is still here. And look at his curiosity.
Francis
Look at
is going forwards
space.
as well.
Yeah, which might be almost a misread for RB because they see no contact towards B main, but by this point, they've also not seen anything towards heaven. It feels a bit bizarre. G2 pausing up towards heaven. And Francis.
Oh, if he catches Baby Bay, maybe. Let's cross back out of vents. I mean, he's going to hear this.
My God.
Oh my God.
Francis, he could be the absolute end of this.
Down mid.
And he just needs to back away. He actually goes back for more. He didn't even need to. He'd done enough to bring it to this 2v2. Ivy and RB now bringing themselves back towards the B side. Baby Bay and Valen. Would love a plant here.
Still got Paranoia here, and Ivy actually going to catch Baby Bay. Spam not connecting for RB though.
Paranoia. Valen's going to get caught here. Can he be the one to give G2 just a dash of hope?
Just brutal once more from Nongshim.
But it's a very passive hold, potentially expecting this explosive approach from Danby. And it's a right read, it's a really good call, but can you still handle it? Ivy, oh, you may know what's coming. It doesn't mean you can stop it. Nongshim again, just vicious in approach.
So Francis should catch. It's actually Ivy to clean up with a third. Last play at Jorgamo to find to prevent a flawless. He does. That's about it. Ivy. 4 with the Sheriff here.
Buys in
Pretty,
G2.
I was going to say frugal on the side of Nongshim, but you're right. Buckies and Stingers. Can Nongshim identify this early enough?
They haven't really relented, Nongshim. They don't really care. It's Valen trying to put up a bit of a fight here. Denies the first, and actually Leaf on the follow-up. That's better. Danby's the one to at least get it back in towards some sort of safety, recover the Bulldog, and then maybe get the plant back on board. That is a great
Okay, now
question.
Ivy's got it, yeah.
Okay, but again, 4v3. Nice approach on the site. Good trade for Leaf. They're chipping away at them, and they have the numbers game here. But it's down to the rifles. That's the scary part. Stingers on the other side. A Bucky with Leaf. A wide swing. Putting Ivy on notice. Oh my God, he's trying to play the time. Oh, what is that shot? And he's got to do it again. Trent's got him dead. Not done yet, G2.
Holy hell. Not that he needs a pit to really shine with the judge, but Valen's been under a ton of pressure previously, and that's not going to let up just yet, but stands up here.
Yeah, incredible work actually to be able to deal with that front line. Yes, we'll get traded out, but he's still done good damage and give them a numbers game to the good. Player up, leaving Xros, RB and France is trying to brute force this B site again. No flank, no lurk. It's all very direct in approach here. G2's patience, gonna put Nongshim under pressure. Francis, sharp today. Gonna get an opportunity on Baby Bay, but it's RB to get absolutely bamboozled. Leap for the Punisher, G2 bringing it back now.
And the fact that Jorgmo's on a judge and tucked into sight.
Okay, can Valen once again live here? Jor doing the dance, and he is gonna be coming out on top in this one. Keeping them at arm's length. Trent will do the two-step with Ivy. There's Xros. Not able to scale in here. Very diligent from G2, very disciplined from G2. That is what the doctor ordered. Don't allow him in the door. Don't lose that discipline.
Nongshim, a rinse and repeat. Baby Bay able to slow things down here as counter util, but there's some around. This is Gats. Danby's ahead of it.
Yeah, Danby now let off the leash. This is where the problems begin. If he gets to play his game with Francis slicing through middle. It leaves just two alive. Valen, the backbone in some of these rounds, now stands basically against 5 players.
Where's your anchoring now? Valen has to go huge to make this doable in a 2v5.
And they're looking to punish Trent.
Yeah.
He can get one. Oh my God, he could have gone more, but he does only get one. And now does that then turn their attention? Or do they bullishly work their way forward? Valen doesn't know it. Now he does! Peekaboo from Danby. And that's all it takes. Needed that one though. Felt like they were in a bit of a drought. Felt like the build back was certainly happening, and G2 still within touching distance. Don't think they're not. And the battle in middle begins, and already Danby once again dealt with. Difference coming in the form of Leaf this time. Follow-up found as well. Looking out of sorts here.
Really off timing in terms of the paranoia. You can see nobody's affected until Danby's fully dead. Maybe relying a little too much on that early utility, the flash and the stun.
Issue there. Jaw now going to be called into attention as well. Nongshim not particularly afraid, but caution being aired here. Valen does get outdone. Leaf on 3. As RB, the last remaining Bastion, but that spike being where it is a problem. 2 players waiting. Oh, quick grab on that. All right, fast hands, but you got to be fast on that trigger. If you want a chance in this seized and held G2. Banking on Leaf for a bit of brilliance, but he's got him there. Good reaction. RB is on the case. This has been his complete area of control, but he's gone down. So the reactive play from Nongshim wants to go towards heaven, but then you've got Valen here.
But it gives Danby an opportunity to backfill that space now, get posted up close and personal with the judge.
Trying to hold that CT space. Here come all the ults, putting everything on the line. They look for the fight back through CT, but they flood out through heaven. This is nice, but they still need to clear the pit. Baby Bay going to be put to work here. Can he find him in time? Leaf's got one. Baby Bay brilliant, clearing out, but Danby back into the case, back into action, back doing work. Diffuse is going to be perfectly fine in the end.
Where is she being now? Do you full send it into a pit?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought he was on the money for that one. Absolutely not. Danby. Nice place. They're going to give up the site. This is the exchange that almost is agreed upon, but Baby Bay vulnerable. Still wins the fight. Ivy looking to trade it back in, but he can't deal with the pressure. Ult comes down on top, and they're going to try and shut down on one of them. It's Ivy to fall. G2 with a vice-like grip, trying to claw back into this round.
Oh my God!
Danby, what is that? And now just Jaw, who is so far away from this, having to slowly work his way back over. And it felt like a break. It felt like a breath of fresh air. But Jorgamo, I don't think you're going to get past Francis. You can't! 11-11. The depth is there from Nongshim. A bit of a brawl here. Danby not too far away, and Baby Bay does have backup. There is a squad. There is a firing squad, and Danby's taking damage. Oh, it's lovely. Baited into the swing, and the punish comes in. Oh my God, RB. You are mad. You are absolutely mad for that one. And it looks all out of sorts. Nongshim looking shaky in this.
Another round where G2 just run away right out of the timeout. Beautiful read and a catch in mid. Now Leaf set up here with a shorty.
It should be 12. Leaf, right place, right time, and a dose of their own medicine. 2 quick kills, handling. Nongshim, what can Trent do about this?
They can't identify him early.
No tools for it, really.
No.
Ooh, but a shot like that will do the job. Does this open up enough? Valen has been magic, though, at dealing with this, right? He's always good for 1. It feels like he gets a number up here. That's the ult for Exros, though. A couple of key tools now, but look at Ivy as well. This could be everything they dreamed of. Danby trying to identify the players on the side. They've got him dead to rights. Danby doing magic work here for Nongshim. And of course, OT looking likely, as Baby Bay would have to go wild on this. And Danby, oh my God, he's deleted. Go on, Baby Bay. Let's see what you've got for us. He's put him on notice. He's put him on notice! Whoa,
oh my
Ivy!
God!
You were so late to the party, but you made it there eventually. God damn!
Ivy toying with the timing here.
And G2 have to once again pull themselves back together.
Turn of pace here for Nongshim. Looking to pressure right towards this extremity here. Leaf shut down. Trent found as well. More aggression on the side of Nongshim will spur on Baby Bay elsewhere.
Nice. Big hit from Baby Bay, though, but that was bloodthirsty on the other side of the map, but they've got a little window of opportunity. Jaw caught off guard a little bit by CT, expects to swing from heaven. Not there yet. Oh my God, this is bold work. Francis has been filthy, and he is patient on this in case someone tried to swing. It's not to be. Looking at the options here, Valen shut down as well. Nongshim just hitting hard after that. Going into OT, they have absolutely sent a message. We have no fear and we will fight you on every front.
Ray looking for something outside the smoke here, but nobody to greet him. Nongshim just letting this clock run down, force Baby Bay a little further forwards.
God, he was close before, but this is so difficult with these numbers, man. Okay, Baby Bay, this would need to be an ace.
Well, one more for the ult.
Gonna fall 30 seconds
Spike.
left.
Danby. Be the next point of action, potentially actually a drop from heaven. He's being toyed with, and X-Ross, the one to secure the first round in OT, being Nongshim in the lead.
TP towards Suez, maybe not early commitment on the back of this, but he is going to drift onto the angle.
Oh, there it is. What a surprise! As Francis just opens up the account. G2, it's panic stations here. Man to the good early, sight under control, and Francis goes
what a catch
hunting.
From Leaf.
Big work from Leaf. Backbone player, him and Valen in my mind have been essential to G2's success. X-Ross is on the way, slow and steady. He doesn't need to hurry yet. G2 need to get themselves on the same page, but he is getting closer. RB waiting for the swing timing here. It's time to go. G2 up for the fight. Danby waiting, takes down Jaw. 3 players, and of course, it's Danby at the helm of their destruction as Trent, last man alive. A 1v2 Trent. This is a lot to ask of anyone, and it's not gonna happen. Nongshim, it took a long time to get here.